Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Pati Jaya Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Subhadramaya Jaya Sudarshana Jaya Jagannatha Archana Jaya Prahlad Narsimha Jaya Prahlad Narsimha Jaya Prahlad Narsimha Jaya Narsimha Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Pancha Tattva Jaya Gauranitai Tattva Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya 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 Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. तुलसी आरती की जय।
निवेदन धरो कबीर अनुगत करो सेवाधिकार दिए करो निज दासी
सेवाधिकार दिए
करो निज दासी तुलसी प्रियासी नामो नमः कृष्ण दासे कोय नमो राहोय कृष्ण दासे कोय नमो राहोय राधा गोविंद प्रेमी सदाई मपासी यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्राणसन्ते प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्राणसन्ते प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्राणसन्ते प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्राणसन्ते प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्राणसन्ते प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्राणसन्ते प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्राणसन्ते प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्राणसन्ते प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्राणसन्ते प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama जय विंदे देवी जय तुलसी महारानी विंदे देवी जय तुलसी महारानी जय विंदे देवी जय तुलसी महारानी विंदे देवी जय तुलसी महारानी जय विंदे देवी जय तुलसी महारानी विंदे देवी जय तुलसी महारानी जय जय प्रभुपाद वृंदाय तुलसी देव्याय केशव विष्णु भक्ति देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः। वृंदाय तुलसी देव्याय केशव विष्णु भक्ति देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः। वृंदाय तुलसी देव्याय केशव विष्णु भक्ति देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः।
वो मिलाई नहीं को
हरे कृष्णा। इधर नरसिम्हा 3 बाइक चल रहा है।
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादलाददायिने हिरण्याकाशिपूर्वक्षः शीलटङ्कानकालाये तो नरसिंहा परतो नरसिंहा नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे तव करकमलवरेणाकाम् अद्भुतशृङ्गां दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय जय हरे कृष्ण जय
Now we have a Bhagavad Gita class on Bhagavad Gita Sloka 9.31 from His Grace Aparajita Prabhu.
ಆಗ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಟೈಟ್ ಇದೆ ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಬಾಬು ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ವಿಜಯಪುರ जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदानंदन भज जन रंजना यमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya 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 Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Hare Krishna. So welcome all for Sunday evening Bhagavad Gita session. So today we are going to read 31st sloka of 9th chapter. Please repeat after me. Kshipram bhavati dharmatma shashvata shantim
Shantim
nigacchati
idachati
kaunteya
Kaunteya
pratijanihi
Janihi
name bhakta
Name Bhakta
pranashyati.
Pranashyati
क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा
Chitram Bhavati Varmatma
शाश्वत शान्तिं निगच्छति
Shaswata Shantim Nigacchati
कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि
Kaunteya
न
Pratijanihi
मे भक्त प्रणश्यति
Name Bhakta Pranashyati
क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा
Shipram Bhavati Dharmatma
शाश्वत शान्तिं निगच्छति
Saswachantim Nigacchati
कौन्तेय प्रतिजानाहि
Kaun-
कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि
Kaunteya Pratijanihi
न मे भक्त प्रणश्यति
क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा
क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा
शान्तिं निगच्छति
शाश्वत शान्तिं निगच्छति कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि
प्रणश्यति
न मे भक्त प्रणश्यति क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा शाश्वत शान्तिं निगच्छति कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि न मे भक्त प्रणश्यति क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा शाश्वत शान्तिं निगच्छति कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि न मे भक्त प्रणश्यति क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा शाश्वत शान्तिं निगच्छति
Saswachantim Nigacchati
कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि
Kaunteya
न
Pratijanihi
मे भक्त प्रणश्यति
Name Bhakta Pranashyati
Okay, word to word meaning. Kshipram, very soon. Bhavati, becomes. Dharmatma, righteous. Shashvata Shantim, lasting peace. Nigacchati, attains. Kaunteya, O son of Kunti. Pratijanihi, declare. Na, never. Me, my. Bhaktaha, devotee. Pranashyati, perishes. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Translation with repetition. He quickly becomes righteous and attains lasting peace. O son of Kunti, declare it boldly that my devotee never perishes. Purport. This should not be misunderstood. In the 7th chapter, the Lord says that one who is engaged in mischievous activities cannot become a devotee of the Lord. One who is not a devotee of the Lord has no good qualification whatsoever. The question remains then, how can a person engaged in abominable activities, either by accident or by intention, be a pure devotee? This question may justly be raised. This miscreants, as stated in the 7th chapter, who never come to the devotional service of the Lord, have no good qualification, as is stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Generally, a devotee who is engaged in the 9 kinds of devotional activities is engaged in the process of cleansing all material contamination from the heart. He puts the Supreme Personality of Godhead within his heart, and all sinful contaminations are naturally washed away. Continuous thinking of the Supreme Lord makes him pure by nature. According to the Vedas, there is a certain regulations that if one falls down from his exalted position, he has to undergo certain ritualistic processes to purify himself. But here, there is no such condition because the purifying process is already there in the heart of the devotee. Due to his remembering the Supreme Personality of Godhead constantly, therefore, the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare should be continued without stoppage. This will protect a devotee from all accidental fall downs. He will thus remain perpetually free from all material contamination. So let's all pray to our Guru Parampara, Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, so that we get their qualifications to hear, we get their mood, we get their taste of hearing Bhagavad Gita. ओम अज्ञान तिमिरांधस्य ज्ञानांजनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजन सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं राधा कृष्ण पदं सहगण ललिता विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा नमस्ते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Thank you all for joining today. Anybody would like to share what do you think about this shloka? Anybody has came across this shloka previously? You felt very interesting. I think this shloka is most quoted. No, Prabhupada has most quoted this one, that Name Bhakta Pranashyati Kaunteya Pratijanihi Name Bhakta Pranashyati. So we are discussing 9th chapter. So 9th chapter is, what is the 9th chapter? Devotional service, Bhakti Yoga. So is this important chapter or it's just like another chapter in Bhagavad? Most important chapter for especially Bhakti Yogis, because it is a Bhakti Yoga. Anybody remembers what all we understood from this sloka? Because we are almost end of this chapter and I just want to know what we have understood. Anybody want to tell? Whatever you remember from this chapter. Shubharu. You want to tell something? Manmana Bhavaktu Madhyajima. So in this chapter, Krishna does that. We have to pay obeisance to him. We have to serve him. Yes. Anything else? Anything else you remember? Then otherwise I have to repeat all the chapters really to explain what all we can do that. Not a problem. So first of all, we have to understand this shloka number 30 and 31 are especially for us. Anybody remembers what we discussed shloka 30? Can anyone read shloka number 30? Translation. Nice.
Even if one commits the most abominable action, if he is engaged in devotional service, he is to be considered saintly because he is properly situated in his determination.
So, shloka 9.30 and 31 are important shlokas because sometimes we get doubt, no, whether we are devotees, because Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita that no, devotees are protected. So I will protect the devotees. So sometimes we'll get doubt whether I am a devotee or not, no, whether really Krishna will protect me or not, whether Krishna considers me devotee or not. We sometimes we get doubt because Krishna says that no, he clearly says I will protect the devotees. But the question is whether we are devotee or not. That is the question. And also whether we will get a protection from the Lord. So this shloka 9.30 and 9.31 gives the answer to that. Okay. So before we understand this shloka, anybody tells what is the qualification to understand the 9th chapter? What is the qualification? So first shloka talks about that. Sri Bhagavan Vacha idam tu te guryatamam pravakshami anasuyave jnanam vijnanam sahita yajnatva moksha sheshubhat. So to understand this shlokas or this chapter, what we should have first?
We should not be
Envious, right? The first qualification to understand this shloka, we should be non-envious. Are we non-envious? No. So then we cannot understand this chapter. Right? So then what we should do? We should study or not? So this is actually, this is very tricky. Even though we are envious, we are given a chance to understand. Given by whom? Spiritual master, Prabhupada. Especially Prabhupada arranged, no, so nice center. So if Prabhupada would have not gone to America, if Prabhupada would have not given us his disciples, because of them we are all here. So if they would have not been, done the service, we would have not got the chance to read Bhagavad Gita. So we should not think, no, we are all here. That's why we are all non-envious. That's why we are reading Bhagavad Gita, or we are able to understand 9th chapter. It is not, because we are all envious. But because of the mercy of Prabhupada and his disciples, we are all able to hear. So we should always feel gratitude to them, and we should always pray to them, so that their quality we be embedded. So if how to become non-envious? Anybody has any ideas? We know that we are envious. Sometimes we will feel among devotees also we will become envious. That devotee is earning more than me. Krishna is partial. He is giving more to him. He is giving this. Among devotees also, materialistic people anyway become non-envious, because that is the nature of this world, and they will become. Even among devotees we become envious of each other. So how to become non-envious? Any ideas? By devotional service, okay. Accept, okay. So by accepting that, what happens? Okay,
Everybody is like brothers and sisters, and they are all children of.
But one brother doesn't give money to other brother. So we know, right? Brothers fight more than others in neighbors. Because they will have the same money given by father, so they will fight each other. Even we will be good with the neighbors, but brothers and all, they will fight like enemies. Okay, so I was hearing the class by Mahatma Prabhu. He gave me one idea. He gave in the class one idea that how to become non-envious. He spoke many points, but I could not understand them. But one point I understood. He was giving one example. Have you become any time envious of a beggar? Have you thought like by seeing one beggar, oh, I will also become like beggar like that? You never thought, right? So generally, why we become envious? Because we want to take that position, right? That is the enviousness. Somebody has got some position. I supposed to get that, but he has got it. Somehow I should get it. So that is enviousness, right? So in this material world, what we think, the material positions are better. That's what we think. So how to become non-envious? Then he told how you have knowledge of beggar. So you know, right? What is the position of beggar? He will not have food. He will not have proper place to sleep. He will not have good clothes. So you know that his position properly. So you will never think of seeing beggar. You will become compassionate rather, right? You will feel like no giving something to him, giving clothes like no. You will become compassionate. You will not become envious. So by knowledge you become non-envious. So similarly, Mahatma was telling that if you get a knowledge like no how this material works and how this material world is a nasty place, the more the position you get in this material world, the more you degrade, right? So that knowledge we should get, right? So we have a lot of examples, right? Like what is that? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, no, he always refused to meet Prataprudha. Who was Prataprudha? Prataprudha was a king of Orissa, right? So he was a king and he was a sannyasi. If sannyasi meets a king, what happens? Sannyasi will get a desire to enjoy, right? So he always used to avoid. So generally, material opulences, no, we think that no, we will always get entangled. So, but Prabhupada says that no, what Prabhupada did, Prabhupada whenever he get more money, what he did, he used in Krishna's service. But are we able to do that? If you get more money, what we'll do? Maybe 1,000, 2,000 will give to service, Krishna service. Remaining we'll use in sense gratification only. So we'll think Krishna doesn't need money, a temple doesn't need money. At least my money, temple does not need. Because somebody else is giving. That Prabhu has donated so much, temple has enough money, temple doesn't need my money. So we'll use, naturally, whenever we get opulence, what we'll do? We'll use in material activity. So rather than whenever we get more opulence, we should use in Krishna service. Otherwise, we should avoid opulence. No, Prabhu, how can you avoid money? So then if you are getting money, you use it in the Krishna service. Otherwise, what happens? It will entangle you. So that's why the Mahatma Prabhu was telling, when by the knowledge, you can become non-envious. That is one example he gave. He was explaining many things, but I could not understand. Okay, fine. So that is the first quality to become, to understand 9 chapters. Next, what is the quality? Next, third shloka. I will read the shloka. Everybody has Bhagavad Gita? Third shloka. Ashraddhana Purusha Dharma Shasya Parantapa Aptapyamam Nivartante Mrityu Samsara Vartamani. What is the quality?
One who doesn't have Shraddha.
Shraddha, faith. So, so if you doesn't have faith, what happens? Will you be able to understand? You will not be able to understand. Even Bhagavad Gita also will not be able to understand, right? Because the basic knowledge that no, we are not the body, we are the soul. It will start from second chapter. If you don't have faith in Krishna's word, anyway, Krishna explains no detailedly how. No, even Prabhupada gives a lot of examples. The difference between dead body. Yesterday, Chetan Prabhu was asking me a question. Prabhu, he was telling that one devotee was asking him, we can see that we are the body, but we cannot see we are the soul, no? So how to make them explain? So Prabhupada gives examples, right? But you bring a dead body and living person, what is the difference? Everything is there, but still there is a difference. So like that, Prabhupada gives a lot of examples. Krishna also gives, no? What are the examples to we are not the body, we are the soul?
He said the quote of a drowning person.
Right. Okay, what else? We,
When a person dies, we say he has left the body.
correct. So he has left the body, we'll say. Yeah. So these are examples of Prabhupada. Krishna's examples? Kaumaram, Evonia. These are Krishna's examples. Krishna, yes. So what are the Kaumaram? That no, from childhood to boyhood, boyhood to youth, youth to old age, we are changing the bodies, but the person remains same. So that is one example Krishna gives. And another example is Asam Shijirnani, like old clothes, how we throw away, wear the new clothes. Similarly, the soul changes the body. So these are the examples, examples and explanations given by Krishna and Prabhupada. Right? So this is a faith. So if you don't have faith, will you be able to understand Bhagavad Gita? You will doubt, always you will doubt, no? So sometimes, so that is doubt is okay. Sometimes what happens, whenever we are in comfortable position, then we'll not doubt Krishna. No, Krishna is there, Krishna is my God, he is protecting. Something shakes in your life. Some salary comes down, or or some job comes in trouble, our faith will shake. Right? So that is not actually, that is flickering faith. So our faith should be very pakka. So how it will become strong? How our faith will become strong? By knowledge again. So by knowledge and experiences, like Vyavahara, how you do, experience, how experience will increase? By doing Vyavahara with the devotees, with Krishna, service, doing service with the Lord and devotees. What happens? Your faith will increase. Otherwise, so we'll think, no, I will read Prabhu in the house, I'll read, everything is there. Classes will come in YouTube, books are there, I'll read, I'll chant, I'll be happy in house. I'll not come and meet the devotees. What happens? Faith will dwindle. Why faith will dwindle? So yesterday, last time, there was very important point told by Bhaktivinoda Prabhu. Anybody remembers? Any point Bhaktivinoda Prabhu told, remembers? It got me, shaken that point. Anybody remembers? About mind. Give mind, okay. Mind is a bad friend, so you should give it. What is the wrong thing that if you doesn't like something, give it up. So you doesn't like mind, give it up. So that is one point. Another point, he says that you are devotee, but your mind, right? So you are associating with whom? Your mind. You are associating with a non-devotee, and non-devotee is stronger than you. It is not that weaker than you. He is stronger than you. Somebody is very stronger, and you are a very weak. And who will win? Strong person will win. You cannot say no, bro, I'm very strong. No, you cannot say. If you would have been like that, you would have gone with devotees always. No, you will be searching with devotees because you know any person comes to know that his mind is stronger than him. He will always search for the association, devotees association. In today's class, one Prabhu was telling, if you are already association, give the association to others. If you don't have association, go and take association. Every day you should associate with devotees. If nobody is there with you, call them and get association. Every day you should association. Why? Because you are associating with mind every day, every second. Even with in sleep also you are associating. Right? So obviously what you will become? You will become non-devotee. Whatever strong your sadhana may be, if you don't associate with the devotees, what happens? You will see. Because mind is very stronger than us. Just like if a hand-picked husband is there, what happens? He will always listen to wife. Even though sometimes you overpower her, but later he'll be overpowered. Maybe one hour or 2 hours or part of the day he may overpower her. But later part of the day or the next day, she will overpower. So similarly, so when Bhaktivinoda Prabhu was telling one more point that we either ladies or gents, so we are men and these six senses are, what are the six senses? Eyes, nose, all these five senses and mind, six senses are all six wives. For Mataji is also six wives, Prabhu is also six wives. So wives are six, husband is one. Who will overpower? Obviously, wives will overpower. So to increase faith, what we have to do? Association, right? So how to do association? So I also did not know how to do association. Prabhu in the morning Bhagavatam class, Prabhu told that you call and associate. So you have to know, make the list whether I have associated with not today devotees, whether I have called some devotee, I spoke to devotees or not. You husband, wife, a husband should treat wife as a devotee, wife should treat husband as a devotee. No, they should like that. Better to associate with outside devotees because husband, wife, there is always they will treat each other husband, wife only. It is very difficult to treat them as sometimes we may think she is devotee or he is devotee, but after some time we'll think he is a husband only. Right? So, okay. So in the ninth chapter, these are the two qualifications we should have. What are the two qualifications? Non-enviousness and faith. You should always have these two qualities. Okay. So whenever we get enviousness, you should find the ways where I should become a non-envious. We'll come to know. No, obviously we'll come to know sometime. Whenever if we think no somebody's property or I should have it, or whenever we think oh I should have become like that, so that means it is enviousness. That means we want to grab that position. So in spiritual world, no problem. Will not become envious because everybody can have everything. Everybody can serve Krishna. Everybody can have whatever other devotee has, right? Because they are as powerful as Lord. What they can get, whatever Lord gets, right? So in the material world only problem. Okay. So we'll see what else is discussed in the ninth chapter. So ninth chapter is very. So I thought no, we'll remember. Anyway, we don't remember what is previous class. So we'll obviously not remember whatever is spoken in the ninth chapter. So I thought no, we'll go through the ninth chapter. So next, what else Krishna explains is to understand bhakti. Krishna also talks about in the ninth chapter. He does not say only bhakti, do bhakti. Do, every shloka he doesn't say. Every shloka he doesn't say that. He will explain the context also. What is the context? Context is Prabhupada. Krishna explains the creation. Why creation is required to understand bhakti? Okay, greatness of the Lord. Let him be great. What is power? What is then to understand our position? What is our real position, right? So that is the main point why Krishna is explaining creation, right? No, when I was young, I had always these questions: why sky is there? Why sky is covering us? No, why we are in the ball? So we had always this question. So this creation, understanding creation doesn't only mean that no Krishna can create everything. Krishna would have not created this hotel world also, but he specially creates to understand our position. No, he giving this knowledge. Why he is giving this knowledge? To understand no where we are all. We are in the earth sometime. We are in the Swarga sometime. We are in the Naraka sometime. We are in the Patala. Patala is also Swarga. We are in the Naraka sometime, right? So our position is flickering. But if you see personally, do we need any flickering position? See, for example, do you need temporary house or permanent house? Permanent house. Do you need a permanent account or temporary account? Do you need permanent job or temporary job? Do you need permanent children or temporary children? Always permanent, no? Why we seek permanent? Because we are no permanent living entities, eternal living entities. We always seek permanent things. So by understanding this creation, we understand that no, the position here in this material world is temporary. It is changing. No. So by understanding this, what will happen? We'll understand our constitutional position and we can try for our constitutional position, right? Then what else Krishna explains? And Krishna explains most important thing that no, even though this material world is created, it is still under his control. Right? So to explain that he is the supreme. So that Krishna explains in the 9.10 shloka. What is the 9.10 shloka? Very important shloka. Prakriti suyate sa characharam hetunanena kavanteya viparivartate. So this material world is created again and again and destroyed again and again, but I am the controller. Okay. So and also Krishna explains in the 9th chapter three types of devotees. Three types of devotees. Overall, this non-devotee, devotee, in between devotee. Who are in between devotees? The devotees who worship demigods. They are indirectly worshiping Supreme Lord, but they are not called a devotee. But still, they are non-devotees only. But just I gave the name non-devotee because they are between devotees because they are at least coming to following Vedic culture. Okay. So then main important shlokas are 9.26 and 9.27. What are the 9.26 and 9.27? So what does that mean? We always quote that, no? Or if somebody says, why are you offering food to Krishna? We quote this shloka. We can quote this shloka and tell that no, Krishna is asking us. Krishna wants it, Krishna demands it. If one offers me with love and devotion, a leaf, flower, fruit, or water, I will accept it. Okay. So then what is 9.27? Offer every whatever you do, offer it to me. So this is karma yoga. Okay. So actually, when you do it without any material desire, then it will become a bhakti. If you have any desires, then it will become a karma yoga. So these are the processes of devotional service. Starting up devotional service. How will you do? Patram, Pushpam, Phalam. And one is Yat Karoshi, Yat Dashnashi. By this you will start devotional service. By doing this, what happens? 9.29. Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshasti na priya e bhajanti tu mam bhaktya mai teteshu chapyaham. Krishna will become a friend. Who wants Krishna as a friend? Why you want Krishna as a friend?
Takes care properly.
Huh?
Takes care of us properly.
To take care of us properly. Okay. Huh? Krishna is all opulent, so we want Krishna as a friend. So we can get some opulence also. So he will never cheat us in any relations. And
Association of whomever we associate with, trying to get their qualities.
Okay. So to get Krishna's qualities. Yeah. By Sukhi Jagannath Prabhu was explaining, no, why we chant Hare Krishna? By chanting, we can control the tongue. Otherwise, your tongue will not become controlled. Yes. To get the qualities of Krishna, we have to become friend. So to Krishna, we can explain whatever is there in our mind, we can tell to Krishna. Otherwise, we never, expose our mind to anyone actually. Why? Mind is so dirty, our mind is so dirty, no, we cannot explain. So in one class, one Prabhu was telling, if we have ability, no, we can see others' mind, nobody will sit each other here. They will run away. Because so much dirty is the mind is. So, but with Krishna, we can know, Krishna knows us very well. So we can exchange everything with Krishna. Okay. So if Krishna becomes a friend, we will be happy. So what is that sloka says? No? Shantim. Shashwat Shantim. So we can be happy always with Krishna. That's why Lord becomes friends, we will be happy. Otherwise, whoever friendship we do in this world, will be maybe happy for some times, but later either that person leave us or we have to leave that person, because it is temporary and the friendship is on the based of body level. If their body goes, no, if the body deteriorates, the friendship also deteriorates. Okay, so this is, no, Krishna tells all these things in the 9th chapter. So what are all we discussed? What are the qualities of person he should have to understand 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita? What are the two qualities? Signed faith. So how to get how to become non-universe? One idea I told you, by knowledge, by understanding the position of this material world, we can become non-universe. Just like no beggar, we will not be envious of beggar. Obviously, we will become compassionate of beggar. Similarly, by understanding about this spiritual world, material world, we will also become compassionate towards all the living entities. We will not become envious of living entities. Then how to increase faith? Associating with devotees. How? By associating faith will increase? So we'll do vyavahara. We'll know by doing vyavahara, like one businessman, another businessman. Initially, they'll not do big deal. They'll do small deals. So we'll understand the faith, whether he cheats or not. So for small 1 rupee also he cheats, no, we'll not hesitate to do big deal with him. We'll get hesitation, no? Small deal. So similarly, we'll do a deal with Krishna, no? Initially, Krishna will come, but my job should be taken care. So initially, we'll do small dealings with Krishna. So once if we do the dealings will increase more and more, then later Krishna will do whatever, I will be with you, because I understand you will never cheat us. So like that, by doing vyavahara with the Lord, our faith will increase, right? Then what we discussed? The creation. Why Krishna explains creation? To understand our position, right? So by understanding our position, what happens? we'll try to go back to Godhead, because in this project, in this world, our position is what? Temporary. Sometimes we'll become human, sometimes we'll become animals. No, human also, no, there are varieties of humans. Right? Bhavanam Janmanam Ante Jnanavan Ma Prabodhanti. After taking many human births also, it is very, you are all very fortunate, you are directly hearing about Krishna. Otherwise, we'll be in many human lives, we'll be getting cheated, right? How we'll get cheated? Sometimes first of all, there is a very rarity that sometimes somebody become devotee is very rare, because if somebody comes to spiritual life also, there are 99 people out of 100 cheat. So they'll be get cheated. I have seen many people who are spiritual, but they have got cheated. Why? Even our Radhesham Prabhu, who is very famous in ISKCON, he also went to some even Radhesham Prabhu, Loknath Swan Maharaj also, initially he went to some, I think, Arya Samaj and all. Somehow they didn't get satisfied. If they would have got satisfied there, like whatever they're praying, if they would have got material things and all, they would have got settled. So we know, right, initially, out of what is that, sentiment. I remember one story, I remember that, many people, devotees who used to serve Prabhupada very seriously. But once Prabhupada left, what they did? They also left the movement. Why? Because they were sentiment towards Prabhupada. So they are not, we should be philosophical also. We should have sentiment. We should not that, we should become hard like a stone. But we should have philosophy also. Like for example, within ISKCON, there were some devotees who some gurus actually left. So that time, what their disciples should do? They check the philosophy. What philosophy says? Reject that guru and accept who is bona fide guru. Right? So that is the philosophy. If he becomes a sentiments toward that devotee, what happens? He will also leave ISKCON. Right? So sentiment is one level good, but we should have always philosophy. Why philosophy is required? Because philosophy only conveys us that Krishna is our father, and this material world is very temporary, and everyone prone to fall down. It is not that one person. Everyone is. That's why Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says that this place is like a toilet. This whole material world is like what? Toilet. You should be you'll not stay long in the toilet. Whatever work is there, we have to finish and go out. So like that, this material world should be treated like a toilet. So we should, how we'll treat Prabhu is so nice flowers, so nice areas. How we should treat gold, house, children. By children will take a lot of love. So we'll feel happy. How should I treat this as a toilet? But this is says that this is a toilet. Why it is toilet? Because this is so dirty that it will take us to hell. In the hell, what happens? We're given so many punishments, right? And also you will also feel guilty. Why I wasted my human life, right? So that's why the creation is very important. Then after the creation, Krishna explains about devotee, non-devotee, semi-devotee, right? Then Krishna tells us how to start bhakti. How to start bhakti? By offering something to Krishna. And whatever you do it for Krishna. Then what happens? Krishna becomes his friend. Why should Krishna become our friend? Or rather, why we should accept Krishna as our friend? Because we can be happy only with Krishna. Other friendships, whatever relations we have, it will be cheated. Okay, so now we'll go to our shloka. Our previous shloka, what Shuki Jagannath Prabhu explained last week. What is that shloka says? If even one commits the most abominable action, if he is engaged in devotional service, he is to be considered saintly because he is properly situated in his determination. What does that mean? I'll tell you. This shloka says that somebody he started becoming devotee, but he still do illicit sex, but he still do gambling, but he still does what is that? What are the four regular principles? Cheating, meat eating. Still, he is considered as a devotee according to this shloka. What do you all think? For example, Vijay Prabhu is there. If Vijay Prabhu has become devotee, but if he is eating meat, will you consider him as a devotee? No. Then why Krishna is telling he is still considered as a devotee? Yes, Prabhu. You want to tell them?
On the path.
He's on the path. Okay. Okay, he'll become a devotee. Shipram Bhavati means soon, very soon he'll become a devotee. Okay. Yeah, so this is very important point. One should remember. What is it that remember is this world is what? Material world. So this world is material world, and where is the spiritual world? In the Goloka. So it is like work from home. What is work from home? You have to work like an office in a home. Is it home compatible to work like an office? Why? Because the place is not as good as office, and the disturbances are a lot, right? Wife will disturb, children will disturb, right? Internet will disturb, and also comfortable. The comfortable is more, but in the office you will be in the eye of a boss, or you are in the association. You can say that in the proper association in the whatever, right? So it is just like work from home. A devotee or sadhaka bhakta in this material world is just like work from home. What is the productivity? 10%, 20% only. Will not be 100% productive. Why? Because the compatibility is not there. Where is the compatibility? No compatibility. In the spiritual world, if you go, you will chant. Your no talk will be like singing. Your walk will be like dancing, right? So in the spiritual, rather spiritual world, if you come to temple, naturally you hear about Krishna. You cannot go out. If Saran Prabhu is going out, I'll call Saran Prabhu said no, he is out. So naturally you will hear Bhagavad Gita. You will hear about Krishna. But in home, naturally you will not hear about Krishna. You will force yourself to read Bhagavad Gita. Also, I have to force myself to open Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise, it will be kept as it is. So today, Narayan Padmanabh Prabhu was asking, how many of you are reading Bhagavatam? How many of you are reading Bhagavatam? Every day? Not yearly once, every day. Oh, nice. At least 6-7%. There were 2% lifted their hand. I don't know out of humility they didn't lift or not. I don't know. But he was telling to continue in Krishna consciousness, you should be associated with Bhagavatam daily. You should read Bhagavatam. He is not telling you should try to read and all. You should read Bhagavatam daily. Otherwise, what happens? You will fall down. So Bhagavatam is Swayam Krishna. And also he was telling one more point, don't write and all in the Bhagavad Gita, don't mark points. If you want to make the points, you write in the book only. You should treat Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam, it is as good as Krishna. It is as like you're marking, a pen on the deity of Krishna or face of the Krishna. So this is how we should try to become devotee. But sometimes what happens? Due to incompatibility, what we'll do? We'll fall down, right? So we have how many of you know Bilva Mangal Thakur story? Everyone knows, right? So what happens? Bilva Mangal Thakur, he was a rich son, no? He was a rich person's son, and he was associating with a Chudamani, a prostitute. So because of her, he became a devotee. How? Because of seeing his determination, she thought, no, if he put same determination in Krishna consciousness, he would have become a great devotee. Just one point, he got got Krishna conscious, he became Krishna conscious. But later what happens? Why he become blind? Because his past activities. What are the past activities? He was associating with a prostitute. Now he has become a devotee, right? But now by seeing a beautiful girl, he got attracted. But somebody says, Prabhu has already become, how will get attracted to woman? We cannot say mind is stronger than us always, right? So we'll not see even a black girl look like very beautiful sometimes because his mind is cheating us always, right? We are illusion and and that too, Maya is also strong, right? Maya will also test. So Maya will also show the beauty. Like even Lord Shiva got bewildered by Mohini. So Maya can always cheat us, right? So even Bilomangal got cheated. So he got attracted to woman. So he went to enjoy with that woman. But later he got realized what that he is doing wrong. So devotee also what happens while he is going the path due to incompatible association, sometimes he may fall down. But he will not be a same person as previous. Previously, if you would have done that sin, that would have felt great. Yeah, this is what life it is, right? But now what he'll feel? Oh, what a wrong I am doing. Right? So that's why this today's shloka says that what is that? क्षिप्रम भवति धर्मात्मा शाश्वत शांतिम निगच्छति कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि न मे भक्त्या प्रणश्यति. Kshipram bhavati dharmatma means very quick he'll become a devotee. Very quick means not today or tomorrow. Due to his constant endeavor, he'll become quickly devotee. Right? So here below Mangal Thakur, immediately he realized, but we should not do all those things. We should not imitate them, but we should understand them. No. In this sloka also Prabhupada tells that no, what is the remedy for fall downs? Same devotional service you have to continue. You have to do more devotional service. If, for example, you are doing 1 hour or 2 hour devotional service, and if you are still falling down, what we should do? We should increase our devotional service. No, we should try to associate with the devotees. We should try to, same problems will be faced by other devotees. Whatever problems we are facing, the same problems would have faced by senior devotees already. So in one class, Mahatma Prabhu was telling that see, some devotees were not listening to him. They were thinking that this already discussed topic and all. So the Prabhu got angry and told, see, I am explaining the same thing, but I am explaining with the whatever experience I have. I have 30 years experience or 25 years experience. I am explaining with that experience. So to understand this point, you no need to spend 25 years. For example, Bhagavad Gita also now starting when I came to Krishna consciousness, whatever sentence I have understood, now whatever I read, the understanding is very, very different. So the 5-year experience added, the understanding is very, very different now. So similarly, when we hear from great devotees, the same problem, but they will have added with their experience, right? And you will save your 25 years. So we'll know, right? At the time of death, even will not get 1 second. But here by hearing senior devotees, what happens? Our time will be saved, a lot of time. So we should not think, no, we'll understand one day, we'll somehow come out of this. We should not think, we should always, whatever problems are there, we should always discuss with our devotees. We have a very good devotee, who's that? Rupma Gauranga Prabhu. Whatever problems we'll tell, he will give the solution. He will never tell, no, you are stupid, you should not do like that, he'll never tell. He'll always tell, oh, this problem, Prabhu, I know, we'll do like this. So he'll always tell the solutions, no? Right? Many devotees, like even Sanatana Prabhu, Raja Prabhu, right? So we have a lot of devotees with fortune. We can explain to them. Even we go to Raja Prabhu, he'll send to my Prabhu only. So we have, by God's grace or our Guru Maharaj grace, we got devotees, we can tell them our problems, try to get out of those problems. So we should not take this shloka as a, we can still fall down and continue our devotional service. That will not happen. What happens? You will fall down naturally. Intentionally, you will do what happens? You will fall down. But due to previous karma or previous your practice, you are falling down. If you are not able to leave onion garlic, or if you are not able to do your service in the home, due to your past activities, or you are indulged in the gambling, because your job is like that, or your mind is like that, you will feel like enjoying it. So still, that if you are sincere in continuing the devotional service, you are very, very sincere, so you will come out of it. So Krishna doesn't tell that you become a devotee and still you do nonsense activity, you will become a devotee. No, Krishna tells that it is what is that? Bhajante mam ananya bhak. What is that ananya bhak? Ananya bhak is without deviation. So he is not deviating intentionally. Due to past karma, he is deviating, but his intention is to what? Become Krishna's devotee. So who will know our intention? Krishna will know. No, you cannot cheat Krishna. You can cheat us. You can cheat devotees, but you cannot cheat Krishna, because Krishna is sitting in the heart. So Krishna knows that. So you should have clear intention. What is our intention? Become a devotee, serve Krishna, and go back to God. This is our intention. We should have a clear intention. We should not have 50-50%. I want to 50% grow materially. I want 50% become a devotee. That will never happen, right? Either you should try to become a devotee and accumulate material things. I mean, whatever is required, do material things, or you become materialistic completely. So you should not be in the two legs in one boat. So if you become materialistic also, there is one story actually I was hearing. Prabhupada disciple, he used to do transcript for small books we have, no? Small Prabhupada books. He used to do those transcriptions. But when he did all the books transcriptions, then he left Prabhupada. I mean, Prabhupada was still there on the planet, and he left Prabhupada service. He became, no, whatever he was previous like hippie, he became hippie. But he was very sincere. He used to tell whenever he meet devotees, you are all very fortunate and not able to become devotee. He was not, what is that? He was not like, no, acting devotee, no. Sometimes inside we know that, no, I am materially enjoying, but externally will tell, oh, not become devotee. Externally will tell, but internally also, if you are very sincere, Krishna will know that. So Prabhupada tells the devotee that, no, he will come one day, you have to serve him. You have to send him, I mean, he will tell that, no, you have to serve me so that he will become a full devotee. So what happens? That devotee gets a blood cancer. So doctors tells him that you will have 6 months or 1 year. That's it. You cannot live more than that. After that, his mind got changed. The same devotee who was indulged in hippie activities, he started reading Prabhupada books, started chanting, and Prabhupada tells that, no, he took sannyas also. On the bed only he took sannyas. So he took sannyas and he left his body while devotees were chanting, and he was chanting. He was fully conscious of Krishna. He left his body. So what a glorious death. No? Even we get or not, we don't know. So similarly, if devotees some accidentally fall down also, we should not criticize. No, we should always welcome the devotees. We should always, whenever some devotees leaves, no, Krishna conscious, we should always try to call them, please come Prabhu, one day you come, yearly one come. So Uncle Prabhu was telling, president of Sheshadipuram, one devotee was there. He was initiated devotee. He was naturally, he was sometimes used to come to temple wearing tilak. If you see him, you think that no, he is a devotee and all. So then one day Uncle Prabhu was speaking to him. He told that, no, Prabhu, I'm stopped chanting Prabhu. He told, why you stop, Prabhu? Prabhu, I'm not getting taste only. So I'm stopped. So what you do, Prabhu, then? I watch TV, read some newspaper, Prabhu, then I do office work. No taste only, Prabhu. Sometimes I come temple because no, otherwise people will criticize me. He's not coming to temple and all. That's why I'm coming sometimes. Otherwise, I'm not interested to come to temple also. Then why are you telling me, Prabhu? I don't know, Prabhu. Somehow I felt like no, tell you. So then Uncle Prabhu told, no, see, you are initiated a devotee. You are promised to someone that no, you will chant. So, so please, you start chanting one round. Start chanting one round. So initiated devotee, you are telling start chanting one round. We'll tell new devotees no chant one round. Then he started chanting one round. You don't start chanting, no, chant one round daily. And then Uncle Prabhu started following up, and then he now is chanting 16 rounds. Then he has come back now. He's become full devotee now, full-fledged devotee. So similarly, we also know whenever some devotees fall down or whenever we see some devotees making mistakes, we should not criticize. What we should do? We should tell that is mistake, but we should try to encourage. This is not right thing, Prabhu. You improve it. No, we should not. Oh, Shiva, Shiva. We should not. We should not do that like that. No, we should not criticize such that no, they leave the temple and they'll never see our face. If I see this devotee, he will criticize me. I'll run away. So we should not make like that. And also, we also know we also sometimes fall down. So what we should do? We should increase our devotional service. What happens increasing devotional service? We'll not have time for material activities. That's why it is already told, always told. No, we should plan everything. No, as much as possible. I will do 2 hours reading. I will do. If you have 6 hours in your day, plan those 6 hours for devotional service. Otherwise, what happens? Mind will occupy it, right? Mind will know. If you do only 2 hours devotional service, what happens? 4 hours. Mind will grab it. Mind will watch TV, mobile. Mind will grab it. So what we should do? Plan. So plan your hours so that you do devotional. That's why there are varieties. What are the varieties in devotional service? We can chant, we can read, we can hear, we can do kirtan, we can talk to devotees, we can do book distribution, we can cook for the Lord and offer if you have deities, right? If you have time, do abhishekam to the deities. If you have more time, no, do Nagar Sankirtan also. So many varieties. So I'm not interested, go and meet devotees, right? See, unless you put some effort, you will not achieve your goal. So no, any for material achievements also you have to put effort. Material achievements also will not come like that. No, we have to put some our endeavor, then Krishna will fulfill that endeavor. Right? So this 9.30 is very, very important shloka, and 9.31 says that why is some devotee who is fall down, he is called still a sadhu because he will quickly become a devotee. Right? And what is the second point? Kauteya pratijanihi name bhaktya pranashyati. So why Krishna is not declaring that I will protect my devotees, but he is asking Arjuna to tell that no, Krishna's devotees are protected. Why?
Krishna may give his promise, but if his devotees give some promise, he will not have.
Krishna anyway breaking promise, no, he may break his promise also. Right? But Krishna breaks promise only for his devotees. So nowhere in the history, Krishna has broken his promise for some just reason. He has broken his promise only for his devotees. That's why he tells for his devotees he can do anything. He can break his promise also for devotees. That's why he's telling, announce devotees, make you promise, because I can break my promise for your promise. So Krishna never broken promise for his own interest or not. He has broken his promise for devotees. For example, that in Mahabharata we always quote this example, no? When he lifted the what is that chakra, not Sudarshan chakra, that Ratha chakra, Ratha wheel he lifted. He is breaking his promise, but for whom? For his devotee Bhishma. Not that no, his interest, he got angry. No, he is thinking that no, this war will never end. I will only have to end. He is not getting angry and all. He is breaking his promise for his devotee. Like just like when we love someone, we are ready to do anything for him. We are ready to die for him. So similarly, Krishna is ready to do anything for his devotee. That's why he's telling his devotee to promise. Not that no, Krishna is like no, he may break the promise. That's why he's announcing his devotees. No, he's breaking for a promise for his devotees. That's why he's asking. He loves his devotees so much, so that if his devotees makes anything promise, he'll no fulfill. Similarly, our Prabhupada has also promised. What is the promise? 70% you do the Vishnu service, I will take you back to God. So Krishna will fulfill that. Yes. Otherwise, if you say Krishna, surrender to me, then I'll take care of you. So, but Prabhupada says that no, 70% you surrender, not 100%. What is the 70%? So Narayan Padma Prabhu says that always the 70% is that 8 hours sleep, eating, bathing, everything 8 hours. 8 hours devotional service. What is 8 hours? 2 hours chanting. Whatever remaining 2 or 1 hour you do deity worship, puja and all. 1 hour you do book reading. 2 hours hearing. 2 hours more chanting. Whatever 8 hours if you do devotional service, then it will become 70%. Because it does a devotional service. Even sleep is also considered as a devotional service. If you do all those things in 8 hours. So if you do this 70%, you have to check where we are. Are we doing 8 hours? You have to check that. If you do 8 hours, you have to put your heart into do 8 hours, right? Maximum, one Prabhu was telling me, maximum great devotee means he may do 4.5 hours. Good devotional service. Right? So we have to do like that. Then what happens? 70% will become a devotee. Then Krishna will accept us because Prabhupada has promised. Prabhupada ki Hare Krishna. We'll stop here. We'll continue in the next class.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So, thank you, Aparajita Govinda Prabhu, for a wonderful session on the good summary of chapter 9 from Bhagavad Gita. Let's all chant one time loudly Hare Krishna. Thank Aparajita Govinda Prabhu. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We thank all the devotees for joining for our Sunday feast program at Guru Suravi Kunj Bhakti Center. Thank you all for coming. Any newcomers today who has come for the first time to our center? Can you stand up? Your good name, Prabhu? Hare Krishna. Oh, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thanks, Prabhu. Thanks for coming. Yes, Mataji, your name? You're from? Oh, nice. Mataji, Mataji. Thanks. So let's all chant one time Hare Krishna for the spiritual progress for all the newcomers. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
So we have a new Bhakti Vriksha started in our center in English, Bhagavad Gita, Bhakti Vriksha in English, 5:30 p.m. every Saturday. So anyone interested, you can meet, either give the names to me or Anchar Prabhu or Aparajita Govinda Prabhu. Please take this opportunity to join this program and progress in devotional service. And today Prasadam is sponsored by Naveen Daulat Prabhu. So Prabhu is requesting prayers for his family. Prabhu also sponsored Prasadam for our Ramanami also, and also contributed for a lot of about for book distribution as well. So let's all chant one time loudly for Prabhuji and his family.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And tomorrow is Ekadashi, Papa Vimochani Ekadashi. Fast break is on Tuesday, 6:38 a.m. to 10:22 a.m. Fast breaking from 6:38 a.m. to 10:22 a.m. That is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Ekadashi. So that's it. Okay, so now we'll have Prasadam. Hare Krishna. So we are planning to start Nagar Sankirtan from this week. So we will be doing Nagar Sankirtan around this area. Whoever wanted to join, they can join. Especially encourage kids to join as well. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Thank you all for joining. We'll again.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.